you can see, we're baling today. And I raked that straw so it's separate from the rest of the hay. So, some other guys have mentioned that, you know, a lot of guys will combine, cut the crop high with the combine, they come back with the hay vine and cut it lower. Well, that's what I did. So, I got 4 or 5 bales out the other day just running the baler around, picking up what come out from behind the combine. Well, and there's another 12 bales there today, so another 12 bales of bedding. So, getting this hay baled up now. So far up the hay, 16 bales. Figure I need 75 more bales to get through the winter for the cows and the calves. So we're getting there. I still have that backfield to bale, and I still have the park to bale yet. So yeah, we're getting some hay baled, and I know I had mentioned in my video the other day that I had spread fertilizer on this before I cut it, or a couple days before I cut it. I spread it the day before we got that 3/4 inch rain. That's kind of why I put the fertilizer on before I cut the hay. I wanted to make sure that fertilizer got in the ground. So it was kind of backwards, but nonetheless, it didn't really affect much with cutting hay. So yeah, like I say, hopefully this one I'll get a third cutting off of, and then, you know, I put fertilizer on that too because there's a lot of foxtail and grass growing in there, and I'll bale that for hay. You know, it'd be nice to get one more cutting off there before I plant winter rye this fall. So yeah, I'd like to cut this one more cutting, and then field over next to the corn. I'm hoping, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to graze that one next go around, and to give the pastures a break and let them grow a little bit more. So that's kind of what's going on around here. These are a 50-inch bale on the bale monitor. I'm shooting for around a 400-pound bale. With the amount of cows that I have, and I feed silage every day, I don't need a bigger bale, so I try to make the bales the right size for feeding every day. So I'm guessing these are a 400-pound bale. They may be bigger, but so yeah, that's why my bales are they're a 50-inch, so they're just, you know, 2 inches over 4 foot instead of making a 4x5 foot bale. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'll catch back up with you guys probably when I get down to the park. I see I've got my buddy pulling in the end of the field right now, so I think they want me to come over and haul hay too. So I get him on film. He watches my videos too once in a while. So alright, we'll catch back with you guys a little bit. can see, I'm down at the park now. Got everything baled at home. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but down here, these are 4x5 bales. These are for the wife's horse, so I just make a full-size bale for her, being we hand feed her every day. We peel hay off the bale and give it to her, so there's no sense in making a bunch of small bales when I can just make bigger bales down here. And I got a badger digging a hole down here. It's always nice. They like to dig really big holes that tires like to fall into and break stuff. What's going on here? Last winter the horse used 4 round bales. I got 5 made for her right now. So that should get the pony through the winter time. I'll just make this whole field, make them all 4x5s. Put them all in the shed, and if there's any extra, oh well, feed it to the calves or something. But size little hill. I'd like to put this field in corn again, but I don't think the combine would climb that hill. This hill I don't think would be so bad, but the other side of the valley, I just don't think it would do it. I think it'd be kind of hard to sit in the seat going down the hill too. 6400 here. It's got plenty of power for what it's doing, but I still kind of want to get a 72 or a 7400 for pulling this baler through the hills and running the chopper. I looked at a couple. I know I'd mentioned that before, but they didn't stick around for very long. Both the ones that I went to look at all sold within 2 weeks of being on the lot, so I have not found one yet. And I had sent a message to some of the other guys on YouTube that have 7400s and 7200s and just kind of asking their opinion, and I have not got any reply from anybody, so haven't really heard anything back. I wanted to hear from one lonely farmer how his 7400 is doing after going, you know, he rebuilt the power shift or whatever, and then I want to say that, what was it, the synchros or whatever last time around in the main gearbox. I sent him a message, but I'm sure he gets thousands of messages, so a message from me is just like everything else, way too many messages to go through. So yeah, if there's anybody else out there that has a 72 or a 7400, just kind of curious if how they're holding up. Like I say, just a little bit more tractor for these hills. Not that this old girl can't do it. It'd be nice just to have another 15-20 horse. So yeah, it's not the easiest holding the camera and trying to look back.